Hello and welcome back to Ranked, in which this time I'm playing as Vigilante. Okay. Oh, interesting, important thing to note. This game is in Season 4, which means that we are still without that new role list. We're still with NE and NK. Alright, Vigilante is actually one of my favorite roles. It comes right after Jailer and Mayor because, you know, they have power, they get to kill people, and that's wonderful. Right, deoxyribose, which honestly gives me horrible bio memories, is claiming Jailer, which means that I'm not allowed to shoot them. Nice to see someone going along with ribonucleic. Okay, so right now that's the only thing we have. For deoxyribose is Jailer, do not shoot them. Everyone else has a bullseye on their back. So I just get to sit here for the entire night and wait for someone to break in and kill me. Wonderful, I'm alive. Okay, everyone is alive. That kind of puts a damper on my celebrations. Is anyone gonna... Great! Jailer claims RB, which means we have an that's Escort Consorts. Ribonucleic claims Spy, says deoxyribose was RB. It's interesting how they claimed that... Oh wait, they're not... The Spy wasn't too slow, since they barely had any time, since there were no kills to assemble their will. Alright, we have Ribonucleic claiming Spy, Mempho claiming Inv, Jailer claimed RB, which could be a consort. It's VFR 1. This isn't ideal since, you know, I'm like next on the list. But, well, what can you do? One claims Escort. They could be the... Okay, they were the one who RB Bean. And for the last time, if there are two MKs and you RB someone, then no kills does not mean that they are the MK. That's something I've had to correct many, many times. Bean here confirms the roadblock and the Spy says they're not consort. And we have Crusted Corn and Obvious RB counter-claiming Escort. Well, the thing here is that you would RB Jailer because, you see, it's the Jailer meta. The Jailer meta helps to confirm TPs, escorts, spies, lookouts, whatever. And, yeah, those things. That's why it's helpful. Also tells us if we have consorts, how many consorts, if we have a spy, that is. I understand there are those who don't support the Jailer meta, but whatever. This person has 2 TSCCs, however, they also don't have... the Spy isn't saying that they're consort either. But then again, Town seems to be inclined to vote guilty, so go with the flow. Unless, of course, it's a majority vote, then don't do that. But, right now we have 0 people in the graveyard, so... As you may have noticed, yes, I do support the Jailer meta, but in Season 5 Ranked, that's quickly dying out, so... Alright, actual Escort. That means we can put them down as dead-esque in the TS slot. That's great, we can confirm a TS. Time to shoot people! This is my favorite part of the job. Okay, let's look at who voted guilty. Hold on. I'm scrolling. Or, actually no, let's go back up for... Yes, shoot Memot. Now the reason I shot Memot was because... First, I don't see a claim from them. Second, they're guilty, the escort. Now, but my list for shooting someone, night 2 is basically, they didn't whisper the jailer, they didn't claim, they guilty townies or they ignored evils, etc. That's my list. And lo and behold, Framer. Alright, fine. This straddles a fine line between scum reading and just random shooting. I will admit that much. Axel Otto claims sheriff got X'd by jailer, so at least we have an active jailer. Good X from the jailer. Werewolf down. Okay, so Mempho confirms ribonucleic spy claim. Now I need to tell the jailer that I shot the Framer. And that's just basically to confirm myself. Save the jailer, net of jailing me, and you know, I get to shoot people that the jailer tells me to shoot, which means that I'm saved from shooting lookouts, although I do make sure to not shoot anyone who whispers the jailer. Ginger is claiming transporter. But do they? Okay, they Mempho and Classic and Bean and Axolotl. Now what that means is that in their N2, Bean would not have been moved, but Axolotl would have been moved in jail, which I do not like. Are Mempho and Classic confirming it? Mempho was not tranced. Alright, jailer needs to know. Another thing that should be commonly known by now. Jailers should know almost everything to avoid, being killed by Jester. Anyway, since this guy appears to be Jester, honestly, claiming transporter in these days is risky. Could be done with Hypno, but right now, not unless you transport like a lot of people, you kill a mafia, you're not that believed. Alright, Deoxyribos are telling me not to shoot. They're doing a 1-1 on them. Classic is claiming vet with no alert and no bait that I can see actually. Alright, they're claiming... Okay. Jailer is telling me to go for 6 or 12, so that's curated corn or obvious between the TS's. Corn was claiming Escort, obvious was claiming TS. Simply because I don't see another TKCC yet. Now we're voting against Oh. Okay, with Ginger added, who's probably fake, but whatever, we still need to add him. That's 3 TS claims with a dead guy. Yes, we know that, but what are you claiming? They're claiming the Escort who RB Deoxy Night 1 and Bean Night 2. Which means that... Okay, Either Curated Corn or Obvious is lying because both of them claim to have RB the jail on night 1, but they were only RB'd once on night 1. Which means that one of them is evil. Oh, at least one. Alright. That means if, this is a town, we get Curated Corn. Okay. Goodbye 6, and that means I get to shoot Ginger. Because, the jailer told me not to shoot them because they were jailing them, but now that we have a confirmed evil in our grasp, jailer's going for Corn, I'm going for Ginger, and that should be 2 evils down one night. Which means that by tomorrow we'll end up with 3 dead townies and 4 dead evils. Assuming that Ginger is non-immune. Okay, they're not immune. But they are also not dead. Okay, unless they were healed or transported, they're witch. Okay, so simply to explain how I know that, witches have one-time immunity. Like, you can attack them once and they'll be fine, but after that, they're vulnerable to your attack. So Ginger is witch, which puts me in danger. I am Vigilante. I am basically like the biggest target for witches around, with the jailer dead, that is. Jailer died? Okay, what is the TP doing? Anyway. I'm a huge target for the witch, which means I can't let them know. Oh, you have 2 people claiming witch. Which means that I can't let the witch know I'm Vig. Two witch claims. Mempo claims Venus, BGGF also. And Kuro is claiming TP. That's 2 witch claims and 1 out, which means it's time to pick one of them and kill. I'm not sure what happened with Curated Corn and Obvious. I'll have to check around when the clicks will later. It might be a disguiser. On Obvious. I mean, Obvious might be the disguiser, that is. Anyway, Ginger has to go up. Town on 9. Okay. Let's go back down. No will for N3 that is. I mean, they had an N1 and N2 will, but Mempo and Classic derailed it. Their N2 was questionable, and they don't have an N3. This is which means that I have to be guilty without, expressly telling town. I want to keep my identity hidden a while longer. Technically, if I had the info, I could just do a shoot tonight and go down along with it. But I don't think I have enough info. It's practically a one-run between Liar and Kuro at this point. Number is 10, 14, and 7. So I'm inclined to shoot Kuro. Interesting point. Whether you're guilty or no, doesn't matter that much unless it's a majority vote. What's important is if you vote them up. This is a thing a lot of people don't realize. If you don't vote someone up, that makes you suspicious if they're evil, for, obvious reasons. Guiltying, when the town has already decided that they're evil, means nothing. Alright, so I shot Kuro. I can take Ginger off the list later. Alright, so both Liar and Kuro are down, which means that hopefully Mafia went after Liar and I got Kuro. So, the way Fierce is whispering to Revenue Clake, I deduced they were like LO, which means I can now tell them I'm the Vig who shot Kuro and also Memot. It was important to pose that to Fierce before the kill thing came up. Yes, so we will take you dead. So we're pushing 10, 7, 14. Wonderful. There will be Classic and Bean. Well, 10 claimed Vet, but with no confirmed kills. And they only have an N2, N1, and N2. Yeah, that's susp. Okay, Bean claims Sheriff, which is at direct odds with Mempho's BGGFR. So this is also the first time I have seen Bean post. It's day 5, so he should have an N. I don't remember if I saw an M4 in Bean's will. Okay, there is an N4, but they say 8 comes up susp. Okay, looking at the vote, there's Rebel Click, Mempho Fierce voting against Bean. So unless they're sheeping us, I mean, it's opponent's account. Unless there's a townie and me being sheeped, this 3-person alliance, Rebel Nucleic, Mempho, Fierce, could not possibly be Mafia. There's not enough people. And again, counting. 3 dead TS, 3 dead escorts. Okay, so we can take Classic off the list and put in Fierce as LO. It's a pity, actually. There's a dead Mafia, Mafioso, dead GF, dead Framer, which means that by now, Classic would be Mafioso. RM turned Mafioso. I would like to shoot them, but well, I'm out of bullets. I used one on Memot, I used one on Ginger, I used one on Kuro. Looking back, it might have been a questionable decision to not shoot Classic at the start, but at that time, he was the only TKCC. I had no evidence against him, and it was early game, so mistakes happen. Anyway, there's not really a best move for Classic at this point. Everyone's nearly confirmed. Oof, okay. It's fine, we're winning anyway, so. No, 10's not dead. Well, you see, because I'm out of bullets. Alright, now to explain why I shot my Mott N2. Yes, there are 3 bullets, but I used all of them. Used one on Mott, one on Ginger, and one on Kuro. Anyway, now I shot my Mott simply by scum reading. important thing about scum reading. You read votes, you read their claims, you read everything they say, who they support, who they don't support, etc. And yes, it was a lucky shot. I would list out the probability here, but I really can't math. Okay. So, Mafia's not killing for 2 nights strat. Oh, oof. Okay. Not a strat then, just unlucky. Anyway, that's good, efficient use of bullets. Although, it would have been nicer if I killed Ginger. Anyway. That was a good game. Good cooperation from Elo, Invest, Spy, all TIs alive in the end somehow. And our 4 major blockers dead first. Three GF games in a row in ranked. Big oof. You attacked Deoxyribo's N2. Not sure why you would do that with TBs alive, but I don't recall Ginger and the Mafia communicating, so they probably got lucky that Ginger witched Liar off the jailer. Anyway, that was a good game, and that is how you use your bullets efficiently. Good game to everyone, and I'll see you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more material. Or just, more videos in general. Alright, thanks for viewing. Bye. Merlira out.